Hey there, geeks! Welcome back to the Geek XP. I'm joined today with Carson.
Hey, everybody.
And today we're going to be talking about some of the announcements from today's Nintendo Direct. And they unloaded a ton of us on us. We had a 3DS Direct and a Switch Direct. We're going to talk about some of the standouts. Carson, why don't you go first? What really stood out to you in this Direct?
All right, I didn't even know this game existed, but Battle Chasers Night War.
Yes.
Very edgy name, but this is by THQ Nordic,
Yep.
who is responsible for the
Darksiders remaster.
Darksider games. Just the remaster or the games?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Well, you know what? THQ went under,
Yes.
remember? And then THQ Nordic came out of that, I believe.
Okay.
So the new team is making Battle Chasers.
Cool, and I'm guessing it's a lot of the Darksiders guys because this is based on Joe Mad's comic of the same name. It's kind of a cult hit. And if I remember correctly, I think this is continuing the story of the comic. Because I don't think the comic ever got a proper ending.
Okay.
But I could be wrong about that. Fun fact, I think this is either a Kickstarter or an Indiegogo baby. So this was a fan-funded game, and it looks really cool.
Wow, yeah, the art style grabbed me immediately.
Yeah.
It has this very, the textures in the game are they reminded me of LOL actually a lot.
Uh-huh.
The style is great. I didn't see a release date though, I don't think. Did you see one?
I think they said one, but I can't remember off the top of my head. Going back to the style, I love the 2D effects animation.
Yeah.
They had these 3D characters, but then like someone cast a fire spell, and it had like this awesome hand-drawn fire.
Yep.
And I'm a big fan of blending those 2D and 3D assets together, so that looked really cool. I didn't even know this was coming to Switch. I didn't think it was coming to Wii U. I can't remember if that was a tier or not. But I'm definitely getting this on the Switch. It looks like the perfect game to pop from TV to handheld.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I was really excited about that. Some stuff that stood out to me. First of all, we're getting the final 3 amiibo of the Smash line.
And by final 3, you mean final 6.
Final 6. Getting Advent Children Cloud and normal Final Fantasy VII Cloud, male and female Corrin.
Yep.
And the best one of all, Bayonetta 1 and Bayonetta 2. Double waifu.
Damn, I was blown back. I thought they were going to wait till E3 because my whole theory is we're going to get Smash Bros. At E3.
Yeah.
And they would announce that finally.
That's what I
thought. But they just threw out these amiibo announcements out of nowhere.
Yeah, real quick in the 3DS Direct. They were just like, oh, and by the way.
It's insane.
Yeah, it was really quick, really fast. We're also getting some cool Splatoon amiibo and a really awesome Pikmin amiibo.
Yep. Zelda amiibo as well. We're getting more Link amiibo.
So many Link amiibo.
We need all the Links, right? So we get Majora's Mask, which has been leaked. We're going to be getting Fierce Deity in Breath of the Wild. You'll get that skin.
Oh!
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
Oh!
And then the Twilight Princess one.
Uh-huh.
I guess they'll just give you the Twilight Princess one, even though the Smash Bros. One will already do that. I think it's just now Twilight Princess has its own amiibo now. And then Skyward Sword as well, and you'll get the Skyward Sword outfit.
Okay. Yeah, the Zelda amiibo are cool. I kind of wish they had done something different, because they're just kind of like, oh, here's more Links. Like, I kind of wish for Majora's Mask they had done, like, Skull Kid or something.
He would have been awesome, but do they have a game that would support that yet?
I guess they don't, but
Wait, what about Hyrule Warriors? Is he in that game, Skull Kid?
Yes, he is.
There you go.
Yeah. Hyrule, but, like, I mean, I feel like most of these, like, these amiibo that they just revealed today, like, they're coming out for Breath of the Wild, so it doesn't matter if they have a game that supports them or not, you know? But anyway, yeah, lots of amiibo. But moving on to like the super awesome stuff. We got a really in-depth look at ARMS.
Yes.
Now, this was a game when I first saw it, I was like, whatever. Like, I was like, character design's cool, but I just kind of dismissed it as like motion control, like shovelware.
Yep.
The more I've seen of it, though, the cooler it's gotten. First of all, like I said, I love the look of it.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems like it's going to be a lot more in-depth than I originally thought.
Well, yeah, at E3, they showed it at E3, right?
Or no, they revealed it at the Switch event.
The Switch event, that's right. The Switch event, we got to see it, just the basics. And it was just basically like punch, and showed a few characters. I was like, oh, that's kind of cool, but not very deep. And I think it's been confirmed that Nintendo is looking to try and expand like their esports kind of like section. They want to try and get into that more. So what they just showed us, we saw a bunch of like extra mechanics that really add to the depth of the gameplay, which will add to strategy.
Yeah, interchangeable parts.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Different like, specials.
Like elemental, like gloves and stuff that you can add as a side effect.
Mix and matching of parts, so you can have you can have like a shield arm.
Yep.
And a cannon arm, which was really cool. We got a new character. I think her name was Min Min.
Yeah, Ramen Noodles.
Yeah, Ramen Noodles.
Is what she's based off of.
Yeah, she was super cool.
And she has a special arm for herself, that dragon arm.
Yeah.
Which is cool. Like, we're seeing special, like, abilities, like you mentioned before, for each character and stuff to set them apart from each other.
And what makes me think that they want this to be, like, considered a legitimate fighting game is they've announced you can play it with the Pro Controller. You don't just have to use the motion control. So for me, that tells me they want this game to be taken seriously as a fighting game, because if they just wanted something casual, they wouldn't have put the ability to use that controller in there, because that's something only hardcore fighting game people are going to care about.
Yeah, for sure.
So ARMS looked really cool, and then we got some awesome Splatoon news. We got a Horde mode Salmon Run, I believe it's called.
Yeah, something like that.
There's some new enemies called the Chums. So that looks really cool. A lot of people were actually calling for a Horde mode in Splatoon 1, but that never came. It looks like you're going to unlock some kind of currency that you can carry over into the main game, probably use to get clothes and stuff for yourself. I almost said Chum Run. Salmon Run also has its own its own gear. So I'm wondering if you're gonna have a separate weapon and clothing loadout from the main Splatoon game that you can also invest in, which would be pretty cool. It'll be interesting to see people fall into like whether people just do Salmon Run and they do competitive, or people do a general mix of both.
Yeah.
But it's never bad to have options. So that was really cool. Was there anything else that stood out to you, Carson?
It's not a game that I'm probably going to play. I think it's a really cool idea, is the RPG Maker. Now, that was for the 3DS.
Yep. RPG Maker Fest.
I'm always a fan of kind of like seeing what kind of worlds can be created, but I would never be the one to buy that game and then go and create world. Yeah. I'm not a big fan of that kind of stuff. Like, I'd rather just play the game.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't get Mario Maker.
Okay.
It's a great idea. It really is. I know there's people that love creating stuff like that, but for me, I just want to play games. I don't want to make anything.
I'll be interested to see how that goes. One, because it's on the 3DS, which I really believe after this year is on its way out. And secondly, the 3DS is not known for having like a friendly sharing infrastructure.
No.
Mario Maker 3DS, you couldn't share online. You had to be next to a person.
Yep.
I don't see how that works out well. But hey, I'm open. I'm excited to see people try.
Yeah.
We also got some notices about Kirby's 25th anniversary. They were all 3DS games. I'm a big Kirby fan, so that was a letdown for me. I'm just really ready to move on from my 3DS.
Yeah.
So.
And the Fire Emblem game they showed, Echoes.
Yes.
We learned a little bit more about that, and that they're having paid DLC and
season pass.
Yeah, season pass and stuff. And I was like, I don't care. I love Fire Emblem, and I was like, hearing the music was getting me nostalgic. I was like, oh, I kind of want it, but it's not on the Switch. And I don't really feel like playing my 3DS much anymore.
Yeah.
Now, I think something I'm not going to buy again, but I think is really good, is Minecraft coming to the Switch.
Yeah.
That's huge because Minecraft is ginormous.
Massive, yeah.
And now people have Minecraft on the go.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Like, because it's on phones, but it's on like that tiny screen.
It's not the same, yeah.
Well, when it first came out, when Minecraft Pocket first came out, it wasn't the same.
Okay.
But it's almost indistinguishable from the main game now.
Wow.
Which is insane. But I can't imagine it being comfortable playing on a screen like that.
Yeah. Is it just touch based?
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
But yeah, Minecraft coming to the Switch is such a good idea.
With the Mario content.
With the Mario content. I might pick that up. I had Minecraft on my PC, but it was always one of those things where it's like, I feel like this would work better on a 3DS or something.
And what's interesting, too, is Microsoft owns Minecraft now, right?
Do.
They bought it off of, what's the company's name? Mojang. They bought them. So this is, in a weird way, I don't know, like, you know, like, tiny bit, like, of collaboration going on, maybe.
Yeah, it's weird, because I think they are coming out with their, like, I think it's called Windows 10 edition. And I think that's going to, like, I don't know if Minecraft for the other versions is going to stop getting updated at this point now, or what it all worked. Circuit was Monopoly. I think that's awesome, because it was nice and simple and easy to understand.
Yep.
So that looked cool. They talked about maybe different skins and stuff for it. But overall, they threw a lot.
Well, slow down, Nintendo.
Yeah.
You don't usually do this.
We got, what, hey, right then and there, we got our 2 big summer games, and that's awesome. We've got Mario Kart comes out April 28th. That'll carry us over into June for ARMS. And then July, we've got Splatoon. That gives them a solid summer to release content for Splatoon, because that was the one thing that Splatoon 1 was great at.
Yeah.
And then that leads us right into November for Mario. I'm guessing they'll probably release it the week before Black Friday.
Don't forget Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
There's no way that's coming out this year.
They've been so cagey on saying dates for that. All they've been saying is 2017.
Yeah.
There's no way it's coming out this year.
No way. But yeah, there was a lot to talk about.